if you got a fragrance with the name Cuba in it, and then you got corresponding notes of plum and tobacco, how am I not going to smell it? Now, this one is an interpretation of an Alghabra fragrance called Cuban tobacco. But obviously for the duo fanboys, in this particular case, it's called Smoky Cuba Tabac. We gotta make sure that it holds up to Uncle Cuba's standards. This better be good, fam, because tobacco and plum is my weakness. Let's roll my music so we can experience a little Smoky Cuba Tabac and see if it'll inspire me to light one up. Shit, right on camera.
We're all alone. From the south side, in case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessing morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, 𝐷𝐸. Shout out to Duo Fragrances for sponsoring today's video, and shout out to me for selecting this fragrance based on a couple of DMs already. Duo fanboys were like, yo, how are you not gonna be talking about a fragrance that's Cuban tobacco? You're right. How am I not? But before we jump into the fragrance, let's break down the notes so you can understand where this scent profile is going. Alright, so according to the website, the notes of the fragrance are mandarin orange, vanilla, mojito, jasmine, plum wine, smoke, tobacco blossom, woody notes, and salt. Having salt as its own accord in a fragrance, that's kind of weird, right? Is it gonna be like overly salty? Like, are we thinking sea salt? Are we going Epsom? Are we going a little kosher? What are we doing with this salt here? But again, for me, when you mix plum, tobacco, and then you sprinkle elements of mojito, which is essentially fizzy, minty kind of cocktail with a rum base, the curiosity is all there. I have not smelled this fragrance as of yet. I have smelled the Alghabra version. I don't remember it much, to be honest with you. I don't have a full bottle yet, but it definitely will be going in my repertoire if this reminds me that it's gonna be good or bad. It's gonna be the determining factor if I get a whole bottle or not. Interesting. So it's smelling a little bit like Japanese plum wine. It is changing drastically. You definitely get the tobacco essence here. On the test strip, I'm not getting much of the effervescence mojito kind of energy. I'm not getting the mint. I'm not getting much of the rum. I'm getting woody, spicy, juicy, inner tobacco leaf. A little bit of a maduro action, but there's something very deep and emotional about this scent off the test strip. It's connecting with me in a way that I'm liking. It's connecting with me on a deeper realm. Like, it's making my brain kind of interpret, feel out, and I don't know, maybe spiritual in a certain type of way, but it is captivating me, not in a, oh shit, super sexy, my nipples. It's more like, sit down and embrace the earth. There's a grit to this fragrance. The tobacco feels moist. Ugh, I hate that word. But it doesn't feel like a crunchy leaf. It feels handled, feels deep. It has rich layers in it.
That's what she said.
It's spiritual in a way. That's how I'm interpreting it, right? Let me go on skin, because this is taking me somewhere. We're gonna take a ride on this journey. That was good. Oh, that's part of the new atomizer. I'm getting a little atomizer infatuated lately. Might be working on a little something that atomizers plays a role in. Maybe, I don't know.
What are you doing?
A little bit faint on the arm. Maybe that wild atomizer distributed it too much and it was too spread apart, because it's not blasting off the arm as of yet. I'm gonna have to do a double spray. Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If it's gonna be faint and weak on the arm, I'm 100% gonna let you know that. I don't give a fuck. There's a little bit of an underlying incensey, woody smokiness in this fragrance. The tobacco is rich, the wood is damp.
That's what she said.
The sweetness has reduced a decent amount. I'm not getting a huge plum pop off of my skin, which is unfortunate. I don't remember the Cuban tobacco from Alghabra, but this is putting me in a spiritual, deep, like my whole energy has shifted in the video, right? Like, fragrance has that ability to kind of sway you in the way that it wants you to be swayed, and then your skin finally determines like where you're at. A lot of people seem to forget that fragrance brings back memories. It puts you in a time, place, era that you didn't intend to naturally go in. It's kind of like going into a trans-meditational space. It's deep and it's rich, and certain fragrances can tap into that and completely just shift the whole dynamic of how you thought you were gonna make this video and how you're currently making the video. I went from my animated punchy self to like having a moment and like, whoa, hard stop on the chest, like, sit in this, smell this, feel this shit, because there's something special here, and I definitely get that from this scent. There is a smoky, spiritual, ancestral kind of energy coming from this fragrance, and it's taken over my psyche in a way. You know, it seems like fucking weird. I'm like, what the hell's Cuba talking about? Is he possessed at the moment? No, I'm just fucking, you're tapping into different layers. Rich, deep, tobacco. Now I'm getting a little bit of a plum action, which is just adding a small element of juiciness off the skin. It popped off a lot more on the test strip, but this is a whole vibe. You're not gonna get sexy, clubby, loud, fuckboy energy out of this scent. You're gonna get something else, something spiritual, something thought-provoking, something emotional, something that'll stop you in your tracks and kind of has you like, yo, sit down and really embrace the fragrance. Smell it. Take it all in. Close your eyes and see where this shit teleports you or transports you. Because it could potentially switch your whole fucking dynamic, and that's what this scent has done for me. This is beautiful in a thought-provoking, emotional type scent. And again, to kind of dumb it down to reduce it from all the mumbo jumbo that I've just fallen into this video. Moderate plum on my skin, very smoky, incensey, spiritual, deep, heavy variety of different tobacco leaves that feel like the drums. I hear the drums in my head. There's a, I don't know if you can see the mini goosebumps. Like, I'm feeling this shit. This is definitely a ball sprayer. It's wow, crazy. I'm sorry if you lasted this entire video. I appreciate you. Sorry that the mood shifted, but that's what scent does, man. That's the magic of perfumery. It's fucking sick. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. If you have an opportunity to check that out, see how it makes you feel. Maybe it don't make you feel shit and you feel that it's a complete fucking waste of money. That can happen too. I could only speak for myself. You know, I tell people all the time, no matter sponsored videos, free bottles, or whatever, I don't expect y'all to buy shit. I can't swipe a card for you. But sometimes, you know, I would like you to sample first and foremost, but experience. Maybe if we share an experience, I'd like to know about it. I think that's a cool moment. So if you choose to see where it goes, there you go. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if you've ever had a fragrance kind of stop you in your tracks in a way that it just halted you and made you think. It's fucking cool. It's a cool vibe. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga gay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.